Hey, so this is just a short little video. Someone in chat asked me to do this yesterday. Um, it's not like I don't have other videos planned, but they need a little bit more time to cook. So this is kind of my anti-comparison between Summer Ibuki and Summer Kama. Why do I say anti-comparison? Because you should not be comparing these two. These two fulfill very different roles. Kama can dabble in what Summer Ibuki does, but she shouldn't be like directly compared. So Summer Ibuki, I think, is one of the best farmers in the game, period, for arts. Hands down. She has literally zero competition for what she does. She is the only AoE arts with a thick battery like this. She has MP gain. She has arts buff. She has like the arts buff, attack buff, super effective mod, removes debuffs, like, and crit attack chance. Like, this character has like literally everything except one glaring problem. She has no survivability. Ibuki's survivability is killing things until they're dead. That's it. That's all she has. She doesn't have a guts. She doesn't have an invul. She is so heavy in offense. It's crazy. She can also do supports because this one is targeted. This is AoE. She's not even a selfish DPS. She is like very like supportive too. I mean, it kind of fits because she likes to put up the One-san vibe. But yeah, if you need an arts farmer that is going to literally do everything for you, I mean, like, start from zero, basically do what I do, like, in starting from zero, not using double cast Doria. Ibuki is the one that's going to be able to do it, like, regardless of what you're fighting. Even if it's not 333, she probably can get away with it just because of how good she is. Kama, I do not value her farming. It is not something that I think should be the strongest point for her. She has survivability. She has hard survivability. Not only a dodge, but she could also AoE charm. And not only that, that AoE charm is linked to her super effective mod. The problem I have with Kama is that she only can do this once. And if you're farming, you're doing this on turn 1. It's not good. You're going to want to save this for turn 3. So if you're on turn 1, like, are you going to waste the biggest amount of damage on that turn? You really shouldn't, unless it's a 90 plus or 90 plus plus, and the first wave just happens to be the hardest one. Like, yeah, this is good. And it's AoE. It's not single target. An AoE charm like this is amazing for Summer Kama. It means like every enemy in the wave is going to be hit by this. You're not going to have to worry about it. You're probably going to hit overkill very quickly. You have this MP damage to help carry you through, but you have to remember that 30% MP damage, sorry, not even 30%, 20% MP damage is literally like peanuts compared to a super effective mod. Where Summer Kama shines is in boss fights, mostly because of this skill. She ramps up not just her MP damage, but all of her damage. All of her damage is amped up by normal attacking. In farming, this is almost never going to come up unless you're fighting something really, really tanky. This is gonna amp up this is gonna affect your MP damage. It will. Just like Ibuki, she had actually different from Ibuki. She trades her attack buff for an MP damage buff, but they both have super effective. She actually has a super effective and a power mod, so she has more buffs that are multiplying into each other. They both have a 50% battery. And I would be remiss if I didn't say the giant fucking elephant in the room. One is an Avenger and one's a Berserker. Which one is easier to like crit down? The Berserker. Which one doesn't have survivability? The Berserker. But they're both arts, so Castaway can kind of cover you on that. But that is putting all of Ibuki's like staying power on Castoria solely. If you're fighting an AoE boss and all the solemn defense is ripped off, Ibuki's probably going down really quick. A straight crit is gonna kill Ibuki. Kama wants to get hit. She wants to get hit because she has the Avenger passive. She gets more MP gain. She gets more MP gain from getting AoE like that. She has a little bit of protection where if you're fighting an AoE boss and Castoria's solemn defense gets ripped off, you have something here that will keep you alive. It's not a one-turn thing. It lasts for 3 turns. Now, like I said, my main gripe with Summer Kama is that she cannot apply charm after this. The only charm she has in her kit is this, meaning you have to bring supports that can charm as well. Or you have to run Tamamo, but that's gonna be a little iffy. You're not gonna have this all like whenever you need it. The charm part, MP damage, maybe. But this is a 7 turn. I could honestly see them buffing Summer, like specifically this skill for Summer Kama, to give her a way to charm outside of her skill. I could see them doing a command code like that, and honestly, that actually would make her fucking disgustingly broken if they gave her a charm command code. Because there's already one that like ups her damage if you fight someone that's charmed, but I'm talking about like the Roma one. How there was a command code that was released with the Arcade collab that literally gave the Roman debuff to enemies for 5 turns, just like Grand Roma. That worked phenomenally with Draco. It works phenomenally with anyone that has the Roman debuff. And even if you don't, Boudica can give it to you. Boudica as a support enables really, really high damage against Romans, and it's great for a meme. It's great for setups because stacking power mods is not nearly as common as stacking other shit. Yes, Summer Kama can do the farming. Yes, Summer Ibuki can do boss fights. I personally would pick an Avenger over a Berserker if I'm doing a challenge quest. That's just me personally, because I don't trust that some bullshit isn't going to happen that's going to ruin my day with my Berserker. Also, like, Summer Kama has like a little more attack than Ibuki, not by like that significant amount. Like 300 in the grand scheme of things isn't that big of a deal. Now, if Ibuki had like 12,000, like 12,000 flat, not almost 13,000, there would be a little more of an argument because Kama, despite not being a Berserker, might hit overkill just as well. But again, 4-hit AoE versus 5-hit, like the 3 hits, the 3 extra hits you get does really make the difference. I brought this up, but like Ibuki has Summer Mordred's original MP gain, so it's crazy to think that like Mordred would have been refunding just as well as Ibuki, but because they buffed her MP gain, she loops so much better than Ibuki. But yeah, Summer Kama doesn't work as well with Oberon as some people think. She only gets this MP damage. She does not ramp up, but she's consistent. I will give her that. She's consistent. But if you're looking for explosive power, you are going to want to save for Ibuki. If you want versatility in 90++ content, you are going to want Summer Ibuki, because you can use her just to clear a node. You don't need her to be doing all 3 turns. And even if you do, I don't think you've seen how hard Ibuki can crit. I don't think you've seen how hard, like how nasty, disgusting this stuff can be. Even without a lot of the like crit support that you could give her, you could bring a Vitch in. Like, I have truly been shocked how much damage her face cards can actually do, despite not having that much support. And granted, mine is a level 100 Ibuki. I use level 100 CEs with her. It's kind of obvious that her crits would be disgusting because her attack is let's see, add another 2000 and another yeah, the Ibuki I work with has 17,000 attack, so of course her crits are gonna be gross. But Avengers have just as much. They are comparable, just not in the way you think. Ibuki is a far better farmer, and when it comes to boss fighting, it's really up to you. I am summoning for Summer Kama because the Oberon came early. I'm probably going to regret that because Kama hates me. It's gonna be a 500+ court summoning, more likely than not, because that's how it always is with Kama. It is always like that with Kama, no matter what server. We'll see how salty I get from it. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be doing more in-depth reviews on them later and give them their own time to shine. But this was just because a viewer wanted to see something and I thought I'd put it out. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed, drop a like or sub. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.